Have you heard the phrase forgive and forget? That's a weird one, right? Like, what is forgiveness? What does it mean to forgive and forget? Especially if someone has, constantly done things to cause harm or pain in your life. So, this phrase might be triggering. It might bring up some uncomfortable things for you. Let's go into what forgiveness actually means. Forgiveness, in the breakdown of it, means to pardon, to give in, to accept, those sorts of things. So yes, it's like to let someone off the hook for something that they did, basically. And when we go into this even further, the forgive and forget aspect is to forgive and forget the pain they caused. That's why you are giving them a pardon. So, for example, I had to forgive a lot. And part of that process is letting go of that tie of hate, of having to have, that person's thoughts on my mind, of watching that person, of dealing with that person. I had to let that go. Okay? When we're in hate is a form of devotion. A lot of people devote a lot of time and energy, whether that is mental energy, whether that is energy watching them. That's all a form of devotion. You are devoting and giving, and that's not a good thing. So this is where forgiveness comes in, where you can literally forget that person, literally let them off of any hook, including hate, punishment, all of those things that are forms of devotion. You let that go, and they have no more tie to you. They have no more tie to your life. They can't do anything to you because they are out of there. It's really easy to do that today. Not so much if you're in a small village and you have to deal with that person quite constantly, right? So that's a way that you can forgive and forget. Forget that person ever existed, because you have forgiven them and you don't need to hold on to any of that drama, baggage, pain, whatever. Another way to forgive and forget is, like, take for example, what I worked through with my mom. I had to pardon and accept the fact that she is not a traditional mother. She is the tough love mom. She is a triathlete and a marathon runner. That's not everyone's mom. So I couldn't seek that cuddling, nurturing mother that I wanted in my childhood, and that caused a lot of friction in our relationship. When I came to a point of going, okay, this is my mom and this is how she's going to be, and I have to manage what I can manage, which are my behaviors, my reactions, what I can do in my life to prevent this occurrence, that's when forgiveness was enacted upon, and that's when the relationship completely changed. Now, my mom is absolutely supportive of me. Now, I feel like my mom sees me. She's supportive of Obscurum. Like, this is a complete shift that I made within myself to make that healing happen. So, forgive and forget in that instance is worked solely within me to accept who my mom is, who she truly is, and to forget what happened in the past. And yeah, it's a bit of trauma that still lingers, but a lot of it has been healed. That is the forgiveness and forget aspect. So I really hope that that serves you on those two examples of what forgiveness really means, and that it's not really forgive and forget, although forget, I guess, is a term that can cover multiple aspects of forgiveness, but it's more of forgive and forget the pain. Forgive and forget that person even exists in the world right now. Forgive and forget can kind of encapsulate those multiple avenues of how forgiveness works and how it can be acted on. So if you are dealing with an aspect where you need to forgive, I am here to work with you guys. I'm offering a free session, and yeah, I look forward to hearing from you. If you are dealing with a situation where you are unable or have a hard time forgiving someone, definitely reach out. hit me up in the comments and I will respond and help you out in any way, shape, form that I can. And I pray that you guys have a good one.